Hello, hello, and welcome to Monat Curly's March Madness. I'm super excited, guys. My name is Leah Moore. I'm also known as the Curly Boss Chick, and I've made it my passion to help other curlies around the world learn to love and embrace their hair. And I have been able to do that in the last 3 years with some amazing products from the Monat hair care family. So this entire month of March Madness, we are pairing up the best of what Monat has to offer for those with curly hair. I hope that you can join me every single day this month as we go through each of the products and we begin to pair them up against each other to find our final 4. So as you're joining me, please jump in and say hello. Please drop a comment down below from where you're coming in from. If you have used these products and you have some additional information you'd love me to share as we are recording these videos and creating these videos live as educational platforms for our VIP customers and more, please go ahead and drop me a comment down below as well, and I will give you a shout out. So if you haven't already, guys, you know that we have a bracket system going on for this month, and if you haven't grabbed your bracket, make sure you grab one, fill it out, and let's get going. So the very first pairing for this month is the Revive Shampoo versus the Intense Repair Treatment Shampoo. So with all of this, guys, I'm going to give you some of the basic information about how we share the products with Monat, the basics of each of these products and why they're both beneficial and where they're wonderfully used, and also give you some personal experience and background with them as we go along. I'm hoping on a couple of these days we could actually have a pairing off where another curly will join me and they will take sides for one of the products versus both of them coming from me. So first of all, I wanted to start off with sharing with you guys some information about each of the products. So I'm going to grab them directly from the product information sheets so that I don't screw up, okay? So if you're joining me and you find information, if you find this information valuable, please feel free to share this. In fact, why don't you do me a favor and why don't you go ahead and share this out into your community right now? Help me spread the word and help more curly girls around the world learn to love their hair, right? So our Revive Shampoo. The Revive Shampoo is part of the original 9. So when Monat started, they had 9 products, and this is a part of our volume system. So as a part of the volume system, it has all the wonderful ingredients that every other product in our lineup has. It has the Procataline, which helps to maintain the levels of, help maintain healthy levels of antioxidants in the follicles and to combat premature thinning while protecting color and shine. It has Capixul, which helps to reduce the scalp inflammation, strengthens and thickens the hair while stimulating natural growth. Cortizorba, which is a UV absorber and protects the hair from sun damage. And of course, our beautiful Rejuvenique oil blend, which is our proprietary oil blend of oils and essential ingredients to add some nourishment to the hair overall. The Revive Shampoo was originally designed for those with thin, fine, flyaway hair. So it is a lighter weight shampoo, so it has no major deposits that it leaves behind. It was designed to help those that needed a little extra oomph in their life, so it gives them a lightweight shampoo that cleanses very well and leaves no residue behind. So that in itself makes it a beautiful starting point when you're trying to play cleanup in a hair process. So this is actually one of my 2 go-tos in terms of getting the baseline cleaned up. This is also one of the products that we tend to sample out the most when we're first starting someone off with a shampoo, because the Revive Shampoo is a baseline shampoo. It's your general run-of-the-mill shampoo. It's designed for the average American or very straight, fine Caucasian style hair. And as such, it kind of gives us a good idea of whether it's enough of the good stuff or, in terms of extra moisture that you might need in your hair or stripping of the hair in terms of removing buildup and damage, or whether it isn't enough. So if it's not enough, if you've tried the Revive Shampoo, and I will talk about personal experience with it in a second, then you might have found it either drying or just perfect for you, especially when you're using it in combination with other things. So let's move on to the Intense Repair Treatment, the Intense Repair Treatment Shampoo. This shampoo came along about 2 years into the company, and it is designed to be essentially the feminine equivalent to the 2-in-1 shampoo, which was our growth shampoo for women. So this particular shampoo has a very minty smell. It has some additional menthol qualities within the formulation of the product to help stimulate the follicles, which is what we know we all need. That's part of the beauty of what the black shampoo does. I'm going to try not to compare it to that one right now, but let it all of its own. It tends to be a little bit stronger, we notice, in terms of how it penetrates the scalp and helps with natural growth and improving the follicle strength and reducing thinning. So while all of the products, of course, as we know with Monat, help to promote hair growth, help to prevent hair thinning, the Intense Repair treatment tends to be a little bit stronger. It sometimes can be too strong for people when they actually don't need intense repair. So one of the really great ways of thinking about the intense repair is that you need intense growth, not just average growth, not just I want more hair back because that was my storyline, but that you really are someone who's suffering with alopecia or something where you don't have the sebum that's actually being absorbed by the rest of the skin and the hair, because that actually can help stimulate a little bit more of that. So those are the two products on the chopping block for today. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Amanda. Thanks for joining me, ladies. So we have these two products. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you some of my personal experience with both of these products and let you know where I feel like they might fall in the lineup. And then we will go ahead and get our winner for today. So Revive Shampoo has been around, like I said, for over 3 years, and it is definitely not my favorite product. When I started with this product line about 3 years ago, I could not touch this with a 10-foot pole. It made my hair feel extremely dry, brittle, like it was going to break with any single shampoo. I would not even be able to get a comb through my hair if I tried using this product. That I also learned later on, and I always tell people, just because something doesn't work for you in the beginning doesn't mean that you rule it out altogether. There is a purpose for everything on the face of the planet, and sometimes you just need to go back and revisit every once in a while. So I would revisit all of the products every once in a while, and I just recently started revisiting this one when we had the introduction of a new shampoo or a new conditioner, which left my hair a little bit weighted down. So I would actually use this shampoo and found that it would work very well in combination. I started using this shampoo, the Revive shampoo, when I started embracing the idea that shampoo does not belong on your strands. That shampoo only belongs on the scalp. And so by only shampooing essentially at the scalp line, the rest of the hair didn't feel so dry and brittle. If I were to apply this to the rest of my hair, I'm going to guess it probably would still feel dry and brittle. But this one leaves my scalp feeling absolutely amazing and very clean and very fresh. So this is a great part of my lineup. If my hair starts to get weighted down or heavy because I've used too much product or maybe too much oil, which is almost never, but sometimes it happens, I'll use this one as a clarifier for my hair. It works really well and really kind of getting me back to that baseline, that starting point, so that I can go back to using other shampoos and conditioners. I'd love to hear your experience with the Revive shampoo. So if you do have some sort of experience with Revive shampoo, negative or positive, please feel free to drop down a comment below, because we'd love to continue to share this information as we continue to grow the repertoire for those that are coming in and learning the products. So the next one is the Intense Repair Treatment Shampoo. When this one came out, I absolutely love the smell of it. It is very, very refreshing. I love the rosemary. I do love the menthol, which is one of the reasons why I absolutely love the black 2-in-1 shampoo. It's one of my originals. I have heard many things about this particular product. I have not personally experienced, but I've also had customers who've experienced a little bit of a tackiness or a little bit of a greasy buildup when they do use this particular line. And that normally comes back to the fact that they didn't need that intense of a treatment. So the intense repair treatment can actually overstimulate in a sense. Whether it's actually that's what it does or doesn't do, I cannot say because I am not the scientist, but I can say essentially it can create almost an overproduction, creating an extra level of sebum production, which can leave the hair greasy feeling and not clean after all. However, in rotation, so rotating these two together actually works really well, whether you started with an intense repair and then finished up with the Revive, or vice versa, or some people actually do the other. If you actually have hair loss in terms of, you know, balding patches, alopecia, things where you need more of that intense growth serum, this one is a wonderful go-to. The Intense Repair is a wonderful shampoo to have in your lineup. Again, is it something that you need to use every day? I would say no. I think that this is more of a shampoo that you would use on a sporadic basis unless you do have that intense need for growth. So that is about all I have for those to give those two as a review. So with the last bit of information I just gave, I'm actually going to be very surprised with the results of who I am moving forward on this. I would have come into this particular battle saying that the Intense Repair Shampoo would be my winner because, again, a lot of people love it and a lot of people use it. However, with my last review and the last thing that I just said about it, I am going to actually move the Revive shampoo forward. It is going to go into the next battle, which will be next week for this particular shampoo. We have a different battle every single day with every shampoo that's coming, every conditioner that's coming, every treatment system that's coming, and every what do we have? Styling product that's in the Monat lineup. So you get a little bit of dose of information. So again, you know, what's wonderful about all of the shampoos and conditioners is that they will pair themselves very well with other ones, and they can be used in combination with, you know, as we always talk about, you want to do a double shampoo. So if you're not double shampooing with whatever shampoo you are using, you could be doing one and one. That is also a possibility, but it's very important that you are shampooing twice every single time you shampoo your hair. And the other thing that I'll leave you guys with, and I will probably leave you with this every single time we talk about a shampoo, is shampoo is intended for your scalp. If you are using wonderful products like Monat on the rest of your hair, on your strands, then you're not going to have buildup on your hair that you need to be worried about removing. You're using quality products that are only going to give you the security that you need in order to have beautiful hair. So just simply running some suds down your hair is actually going to do a really great job at cleaning. Now, of course, if you go crazy with the hairspray one day, or you grab some really crazy wackadoodle mousse and decide to use that, then maybe you need to sud your strands up a little bit more. In addition to that, in the beginning, guys, you're going to have some things that you're not going to be able to use. As I said, the Revive shampoo was not something that I could touch for over 2 years. But after my hair became healthier, after my hair healed a little bit more, the Revive shampoo actually became a part of my family and a part of my lineup. I would never have touched this one before. I would never have used it. But as I became more aware of how the health of my hair had changed, I gave it a second glance. And when I just need a really quick refresh, sometimes that's the one that I go to. If I feel like my hair again is a little bit heavier, that's my go-to for the day. So guys, thanks again for joining me. Please do me a favor and share out this information to others. This will be posted in the Modern Curly Girl RX page. It will also be posted in both the Modern Curly, the Monat VIP and the Monat Curly Girl our market partner groups, as it will be with all of these, so that you guys have these as resources. But if you need to share or want to share these out to people in your own communities, in your own groups, you can come right here to the Modern Curly Girl. It actually, the name is going to change. My name will actually be in there in the long run. But please do me a favor and share this out if you found value. And if there's more information about something that you specifically want to know, please feel free at any point in time to drop a comment down below. I'd be happy to answer the questions for you. And otherwise, have a wonderful rest of the day. And we will see you again tomorrow with another edition of Monat Curly's March Madness. See ya.